You might say, well, women go after wealth, but I think that's nonsense. And I think that's also belied by the relevant evolutionary biology theory, because what it shows, and tell me if I've got this wrong, is that women use wealth as a marker for attractiveness because they use wealth as a marker for competence. And what they're after is the ability to generate wealth and to share it and to be generous with it. It has to be both productivity and generosity. And a decent marker for the capacity to generate wealth is wealth.
He's basically saying that women don't necessarily want the money. They want to be sure that you can make money and that you'll share it. That might be a little bit idealistic, because I think there's a lot of women out there that just straight up want the money, because if you already have the wealth, they can get what they want immediately, which is the finer things in life, which is security. Then he said, a great way to determine whether someone has the capacity of generating wealth is wealth, which means a great way to determine whether someone can make money is they have money. Kind of speaks for itself. Anyway, very interesting. I like old Jordan.
A woman who's comfortable being alone is dangerous. If you disrespect her, she'll walk away without thinking twice. If you cross her boundaries, she'll cut you off without hesitation. If you try to manipulate her or threaten to leave, she'll gladly hold the door open for you. No second thoughts. Because she doesn't need you in her life, she simply chooses to let you be in it. So if you need a woman like that, don't play games with her. Respect her or watch her disappear like you never existed. You cannot threaten a woman with loneliness when she has already found peace in her own silence. She has mastered the art of detachment. The moment she feels unappreciated, she simply removes your access. She isn't looking for a savior. She saved herself a long time ago. Do not mistake her choice to be with you for a need to depend on you. You are an addition to her happiness, not the source of it. And additions can be subtracted. She is a rare breed, soft enough to love you deeply, but strong enough to leave you completely.
And you know what's happening with a lot of these men now is they're making their intentions known. They're making their vision known. Hey, this is what I would like out of a woman. I understand you're cute and all this stuff, but I'm thinking long term. When the beauty starts to fade a little bit, how am I going to feel? What am I going to want? What am I looking for? And modern women are mad because men are expecting more of them.
So when guys think that only rich men and like gorgeous men and tall men and whatever, famous men, I don't know, are getting laid, do you not like go out into the world? I mean, do you see that men of all kinds, all shapes and sizes are coupled up? Most people can find somebody. The people that can't are really generally fairly negative people. You know, looks isn't the thing. Wealth isn't the thing, because people usually do what we call assortative mating. Similar people find each other, right? So if you look around you, you're not going to see a lot of people with huge looks disparities with their spouse. Everybody who's trying with a positive and open spirit can find somebody. You have to be trying with an open heart.
I love a woman that doesn't care about a man's attention, bro. Like, a woman that doesn't care about male attention is top tier, because she's not gonna do certain things to be validated by men. She's not gonna be in certain areas just to get attention, bro. Like, that's like, you really need attention to thrive in life. You need attention to boost your ego. Like, come on now, you should know that you're that. You should know that you're fine without that. Like, if you feel the need to have somebody else's attention, then that's, other than your man, that's terrible, bro. Like, that's why a lot of dudes get cheated on, because they date women that want attention from other men other than their man. And even in the Bible, it says, like, your relationship, like, when you're married, that goes above all relationships, including like family and stuff. So like friends, it goes above all of that. But yeah, bro, all that attention, bro, that's not important, bro. Like, you should know your worth and know like that you're fine, know that you're beautiful with yourself. And I'm
You know, a lot of these modern women have said that men have stopped trying. But if you really look at it for what it is deeply, what has happened is that men have started asking questions on whether the disrespect is really worth the effort. Is me going out and spending all this money on this woman who can't even bother to act like she likes me for the next couple of hours really worth me spending my time, my energy, my money is it really worth it?
Who's inboxing you? Y'all really think these got standards? We all pull the same level of these a dog is a dog bend over in front of them and they horny enough. What is you talking about?
And after scrolling through the comments on her video, y'all, it is 2026 now. Please stop acting like men do not like bigger women. Just because you feel like you look better than somebody, whatever better means, depending on the man's preference, right, does not mean that men are thinking or moving off this same type of scale. They don't love, choose, nor move off the same credentials and resumes in which a lot of y'all women think that they do. You can be beautiful, educated about your bread, and spiritually aligned with yourself, and a man will choose to go entertain a woman who is the complete opposite of you, all because he wanted to. Male attention is neither a compliment or an insult. Most of the time, it's neither. It's just a man being a man. Lacks the fantasy that male attention is rare and that you have to be a certain caliber of a woman in order to receive it. Because you don't. You really don't.
Before we got married, I knew that she had a physical condition that kept her from having intercourse. But this one particular night, she was in the mood. She says, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, and I think we can do it without causing too much pain for either one of us.
Okay.
Okay. Well, after a few minutes into it, all of a sudden I'm in agony. I'm in pain. Doubled over. I'm like, what did you do to me? Ended up in the hospital.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And the doctor comes out after examining me, and I'm sorry, Mr. Milburn, but your is broken. Yeah, it was as black as your robe, Your Honor.
And you know, even though the world tries to shame men are not wrong for asking what they receive in return. That's a natural question. That's a fair question. Too many times modern women get upset with that. They think that they've already proven their value by just showing up. But that's not really how things work. You need to be doing something. You need to be reciprocating. You need to be, and proud of it, bringing something to the relationship other than, oh, you know, I just sit here and look pretty.
5 things I look for in a man as a girl with realistic expectations. Number 1, if you finish, I finish. I don't care how you make it happen, but it has to happen. It doesn't have to be with toys or with your thing, but if you finish, I finish. Number 2, you should always be putting yourself in between me and danger. For example, if we're walking on the sidewalk, you should put yourself between me and the cars or between me and the crackhead. Number 3, you should have your own hobbies and friends that have nothing to do with me. Number 4, I need a man who knows that we're not going to be equal in the relationship. Like, everything doesn't have to be equal. It should be equitable. Like, you do what you're best at and I'll do what I'm best at. For example, I'll read the instruction manual and you use those muscles to get the job done, okay? Number 5, you should shower regularly. It doesn't have to be every day, let's be honest. But if I tell you that you stink, you should get up immediately and go shower or go fix it. You should want to smell good around me.
Apparently, this is why guys should pay on the first date.
Too sexy for this sir. Too sexy for your girl.
Okay.
Too sexy for this world. Too
Creams,
sexy for this
whole bunch of them.
Too sexy for that jack. Yeah.
Okay.
Too sexy for this chain. Too sexy for your game. Too sexy for this fame. Yeah.
Okay.
Too sexy for
A whole
the
bunch
trap.
of ain't asked for.
Too sexy for that cap. Too sexy for that jack. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fine. Okay. I'm feeling too sexy to accept requests. Way too sexy. And I'm way too sexy.
After all these creams just to look exactly
$930 of products. Divided by 6 months of use. Divided by 30 days each month. You only owe her $6 at most.
And a lot of these men have seen what modern women do. They have seen, hey, I'm not going to get any return on the energy, on the love, on the affection that I'm putting out there. So why am I continuing to chase a lot of these modern women if there is no incentive? I get nothing for it but empty pockets. There's nothing that I receive for talking to these women. But maybe if I'm lucky, if I'm really lucky, thank you for taking me out while they're carrying 2 or 3 to-go orders.
Women over 35 have a 78% chance of ending up with a guy who is younger than them.
At 35, I started dating a guy who was 26, not intentionally. I wanted to date a guy my own age or older, but these guys had absolutely no interest in me. If I matched with them on a dating app, they would ask me one of 2 questions. 1, is your hair real or do you dye it that way? And 2, is your age accurate or did you make a mistake inputting it? Like, babe, no one does that but old, creepy men. Regardless, I started dating this 26-year-old, and he was the most emotionally intelligent, empathetic human who seeked to understand experiences that he did not have in his own life. Like, to me, this man is everything I could have dreamed up and more, because I didn't think men were like this or capable of this level of empathy. Like, he is listening to podcasts about menopause to help me with whatever transitions may be coming my way. Also, he's hot, 6'8", and basically a human rose toy. I win.
So apparently she went out, got into an argument with a man. Got to arguing with him and stuff like that. And then I guess like he tried to get physical with her. So she ended up leaving the club or whatever. Her friend stayed, she left. She ended up texting the guy that she was dating, telling him about what was going on. Instead of him jumping to her defense, he said, first of all, you wasn't even supposed to be there tonight.
Yeah, not that
Secondly, why would you argue with a man in the club and I'm not there? Third of all, why would you argue with the man in the club? Period. You don't know this man. You don't know what he got outside in this trunk. You don't know nothing. So basically he told her, you're wrong. You know, you don't listen. You're at this point, I don't even want to deal with you no more because you won't even allow me to lead. You don't listen to nothing that I say. I'm not about to lose my future. I'm not about to lose my life because I'm defending you when you decided to be dumb in that moment. So
Modern women realize after a while, when they come back to reality, the hard part and the painful part is you realizing that, oh no, he was giving me this attention, he was giving me this validation, and I realized through all of that stuff that he was giving me, maybe taking me on trips and things of that nature, there was no commitment that came out of it. Yep. And a man would have told you that. A man would have already told you that. But for modern women, they don't really listen to anybody. So they always seem to find out too late.
Men want traditional women, but forget that traditional men paid all the bills, fixed things around the house, and never asked, what do you bring to the table? Y'all men be so quick to call a woman masculine or too independent, but don't want to help her in the areas she's been forced to survive in. You can't expect her to be soft and feminine when she's out here doing everything on her own. So stop saying women don't cook like grandma, because most of y'all men don't pay bills like granddad. Traditional women existed because traditional men led, provided, and protected without question. A woman is only soft when she feels safe. She rests in her femininity when she has a man who steps up, takes responsibility, and makes her feel secure. So if you want a traditional woman, be the man she could depend on, not another weight she has to carry.
East to the Falls, I want to say this. I say this all the time. Y'all be letting y'all child's mother stress y'all out. Listen, the biggest thing they can do is put you on child support. If you're going to take care of your child anyway, it doesn't matter. Guess what? As soon as you say something about child support, I'm going to go to the court building first and do joint custody. File back child support. I don't care. I'm going to take care of my child anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to talk to me any type of way and treat me any type of way because you're the mother. Because I'm going to take care of my child regardless. So guess what? I'm going to file joint custody and you cannot hold my child from me. You don't have the authority. We add this together. Because I got just as much as right as you. I work just like you work. So don't think that just because we have a child, you think you're going to scare me with child support. That's my responsibility that I have to do. To take care of my child, was I was going to do that in the first place. So don't think that you could talk to me any type of way and treat me any type of way like I'm scared. I'm not scared to pay for child support because I want to take care of my child anyway.
You know, the provider conversation gets a little bit murky, I think, when people, a lot of people, modern women, they want the man to put in the work, but they don't want to give him anything in return, right? they don't want to admit, hey, maybe I should be a good person and repay this man for certain things, right? And we're not even talking about giving your body to the man and, oh, he expects this from me. I think at some point in time, if you ask somebody, especially to do something pretty significant for you, you should probably say, okay, you know, at some point in time, I probably need to show my appreciation by not only saying thank you, but also trying to figure out a way to give back to them.
And a lot of women lack accountability. There's a lot of women who you will sit down and ask her, like, hey, like in your last relationship, like what role did you play in it going wrong?
Right.
And she'll look you in the eyes and say nothing. I did what I was supposed to do. He cheated.
Yeah.
Or I did what I was supposed to do. He neglected me.
Yeah. That right there, what you said, a lot of women lack accountability. No. And I can say a lot of men lack accountability. How about we address the men lacking your emotional state?
I think what you're doing is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because again, I never said that men don't lack accountability. When you said it, I nodded. Yep, you're right. A lot of men do. But just the mere mention of a woman having something to work on made you feel away. You tell a woman that she needs to work on something, or you tell a woman that she's doing something wrong, automatically go into defense. Yeah, they may be wrong too, and we'll get to that. But right now, we on you. Mm-hmm. Don't spin it back in my moment of telling you what you need to work on. And a lot of women do that.
And a lot of men really do want a family. They want to be married, they want to have companionship, the whole 9 yards. A lot of men, that's what they want. And I know society tries to make it seem like men are emotional, they're not emotionally regulated, and they don't like this type of stuff. They don't want this type of stuff. It's the woman who does. Oh, I've dreamed about it since I was a little girl, but that's not true. A lot of men want it, but when they start looking and seeing and hearing how modern women have started to act in relationships, that notion of wanting to be romantic with a woman and wanting to get married to a woman, of these modern women, that goes out the window. Because now I see another man losing his home, he's losing his kids, he's losing his peace. Quite honestly, that's not something I want to be involved in.
When women say what they won't do for their man, I just hush. Because baby, if that's my man, I'll rub his feet. I'll cook him every meal from scratch. I'll rub him down with cocoa butter after a long day. Hell, a short one too. I'll bring him breakfast in bed. I'll wash his back in the shower. I'll pack his bags for vacation. I'ma pray over him when he sleep. And I'm literally doing it because I want to. When a man is pouring into you, protecting your peace, being consistent, thoughtful, considerate, why withhold softness? I'm not doing the bare minimum for a man who gives me maximum effort. And there's no scorekeeping, baby. I'm gonna take care of him just like he take care of me. So I'm gonna always serve my man with love.
It will never not be funny to me when guys are so afraid of marriage and afraid of alimony. It's like asking him to volunteer for jury duty in a trial where he's the victim. Like, they're always like, I'm never getting married, man. You know what happens when you get divorced? Alimony. And like, I get it. Divorce is scary. 50% of marriages end in divorce. That's like a coin toss with your life savings. Tails, you lose the house and dog. But here's the real kicker, right? Only 10% of divorces actually end with alimony. That means 90% of you guys are dodging a bullet that isn't even loaded. It's like saying you're afraid to go to the beach because you don't want to have a shark attack. Like, bro, you don't even know how to swim. I mean, let's be honest, you're not that afraid of alimony. You're just afraid that you're not actually marriage material. You're not afraid of losing half. You're just afraid of someone looking at what you actually do have and going, that's it?
A father that learns the hard way in family court is a father that loses custody of his kids. Now, this is my entire business, only dealing with high conflict, only dealing with false allegations, parental alienation, custody battles with narcissists or borderlines. This is going to take a completely different court case, and you have to be hard in it. You have to understand family law, and you need to fight for the jugular. I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably not how you think. It's not about proving mom's a liar. It's about proving that you're safe and stable. It's about making the argument in the way that the court wants to hear it, not the way you think it needs to be heard, even if that goes against the state's laws and statutes. If you are in a custody battle with a narcissist or a borderline, there's false accusations, and you're starting parental alienation, or you're deep in it, please get my free resources. We have free calls, we have tons of videos to help you out, and plenty of opportunities to talk to myself and my group that I built over the last 20 years to help you win it. Go to the link in my profile and get started.
And yes, I will absolutely pay every bill. You need your nails done, I got you. You want to go, you want to go with your girl somewhere? Understood, baby? You go do your thing. See, I would say that if it was 1965. But it ain't 1965, baby. No. See, if I pay mortgage, you paying the light. If I'm paying the mortgage and light, you paying the water. If I'm paying all three, you buying groceries. You see what I mean? We gonna contribute evenly somehow, love. I'm not paying every goddamn thing while I'm out at work. You see the shield? I work my ass off and I make good money. 6-figure career, by the way. This is me still saying this. 6-figure career, all right? Listen, I'm not gonna be out there fucking hollering at, busting my ass, busting, you know what I'm saying? Doing, and then you at hotel. I love my husband. No! Fuck no! It's 2026. Get with the time, goddammit.
And I'm telling you, modern women are going to be involved in a whole bunch of nonsense. They're going to be involved in a whole bunch of nonsense. And when it blows up in their face, they're going to blame the man. Modern women, pretty much always, they're looking to be a victim. Oh, it wasn't my fault. This happened. I had to do it. I had to go out there and have a whole phase and sleep with 20 different men. And now I'm being held accountable for it. Men don't like the fact that I did that. What's that? Men told me not to do that and I did it anyway, thinking that somebody would love me after I repaired myself. You're an idiot. Modern women are out here moving the way they want to move, how they want to move, whenever they want to move. They don't listen to a man. They don't even slow down. They don't even slow down and consider what a man says. They do it because they don't have control of their emotions. They want to be vindictive. They want to get back at the man. And it actually ends up coming back to bite them in the behind.